why Ironman? That's the question. Why Ironman? Why are you crazy enough to do this? Why put yourself through all that? I'll tell you a little bit of my story. It comes from a old backpack my dad had signed up, and it was hanging in our garage. So every time I'd go into the garage, I'd see this backpack. Dad said, we're going to do one day. We're going to do one. And we'd done several marathons, a couple ultras, always been a part of the running community and loved it. And my dad's 60th birthday was last year, and said, hey, what do you think about if we do this together, do Chattanooga Ironman for your 60th birthday? And that was the start of it. So 2024 did Ironman Chattanooga with dad and some family and friends. It was 5 of us, which was awesome to train and be able to do some runs and rides together, and be a part of this journey, this thing together. And a couple of days before, due to some hurricane stuff and everything that happened with North Carolina and the East Coast, Ironman officials had to make the tough call to cancel the swim, and it was the right decision. But to say that wasn't absolutely detrimental and just devastating is an understatement. I remember looking at my phone and it almost breaking me. I was so upset. I trained all these sessions to get ready for this, just for it to not matter. And it's is it really an Ironman at this point if I don't do the swim? It's a duathlon at this point. The race Ironman gives you, that makes you an Ironman, but mentally it's an Ironman race is the 2.4 mile swim, then that stuff, and that takes a lot of energy and effort. I refuse for that to be my story. So before the start, I went down to the lobby pool and I did the 2.4 mile swim in the pool, just because mentally I was I know I can. I know I'm gonna get this full thing. And we did it, and it was horrible. It wasn't even a full length pool. I think it was 17 yards full, and it was 492 laps. Absolutely horrible, and I hated every second of it. But it made it more special. And honestly, I already had my tattoo appointment, so I was I'm not getting a tattoo unless I do all 3. When I crossed the finish line, I made a bunch of promises. I was I will never, under any circumstance, ever do another Ironman. That was a one and done thing for me. And that had some reason why I went and did the pool swim as well. And then within 7 or 8 days, I was on the phone with my buddy Petey, and I was signing up for Maryland. All right, it's the day before Ironman Maryland, and we're going to check-in right now. Got to drop our bike and bags off, and hopefully get some good food and sleep. Stoked for it, yeah. The swim is 100% on tomorrow, so no pool swim, so we're stoked about that. Every Ironman race, they offer a swim introduction, a swim familiarization. And it's not mandatory, it's voluntary, but they highly recommend Maryland you go do it here. And the reason why is there's lots of jellyfish. So they're like, even if you don't swim, go in the water and intentionally get stung. So you know what to expect come tomorrow morning. And also to make sure you're not allergic to it, there's medicine you can put on and sting relief. But there was a couple people this morning that broke out really bad, and they were like, I'm so glad I came and got stung this morning. And there was a bunch of them. I think there was I probably got stung 60 to 70 times in a 20-minute swim. So it really wasn't that bad. It was more so, it kind of felt like heat after, like icy hot. So it wasn't bad, except on my face. I got stung a couple of times in the nose and on my lip, and let me tell you, that freaking sucked. So, yeah. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm just here for bike drop-off. How's y'all's parking stuff working today?
It's okay, you come back and see me. Go ahead and park, come back and see us.
Swim like the bike sunk, bike like you stole it, and run for your life. Survival,
That's the plan, right?
That's the plan. Training for one of these things, you have to have a schedule and you have to stick to it. There's wiggle room in everything, but you got to have a schedule. You got to get in the pool. You got to swim more than you want to. You got to make sure you're hitting your long bikes, your long runs. And I think most importantly, you have to make sure you're doing your brick workouts. You got to make sure after you ride and you're absolutely toast that you throw on those running shoes and go log a couple miles and get used to running on blown out legs, because that's what it is. That's race day. It's in the preparation, it's in the training that you become an Ironman. The actual day of the race, it's nothing but a celebration. And all the hard work fortifies you being an Ironman. All the mental battles, all the miles that nobody sees, all the battles, all the victories, all the failures that nobody even knows about. That's what makes you the Ironman. So when race day comes, it's nothing but a celebration, so you can relax, trust your body, trust your training, and just have fun. This morning, the coffee boat was about where that catamaran is.
Oh, wow.
It was just on this side, like it was more inland.
Yeah.
But we did 2 loops out and back, and it was 1,000 yards.
Oh wow.
So, all right, we just dropped the bags off, and we're ready. That's a little bit stressful putting everything last minute. Like, ooh, I might want this snack later, and ooh, I might want this gel when I don't want my others. Bags are packed. Let's go carb load, baby. It's game time. Well, gotta get the good sauce.
I was like, I bet you don't end up sleeping on the other stuff.
Yeah, you can.
Just, I'm always getting pushed around, so that was really nice how you did that. Actually ain't bad to be. No microwave. Yeah, it's time to go. I'm surprised I still don't feel like I'm racing. In a perfect world, we're ready. I'm excited. I really am. I did a lot of open water this year and changed zones for bike and going totally off of heart rate and cadence and not looking at speed. And that's made me a lot stronger in my running and cycling. And we're just gonna have fun. My main goal is just park the bike, honestly, because once I know my bike's parked, I know it's a guaranteed finish for me. So that's the goal. I mean, I'm a little bit worried about the jellyfish. I got stung like 75 times in a 20-minute swim. Honestly, none of it was bad except my face. One of them jokers popped me inside my nostril and on my lip, and that felt like I got a piercing, so That's just a battle cry. That's what we're gonna call it. And nobody can see you cry in the water, so that's also good.
Okay. You good?
I think I'm good. You got keys?
I do.
Okay.
I'll see you in a second. Love
see ya.
you.
Love you too. I heard this one time of just like how running, and it translates to biking, swimming, no matter what you do, it never gets easier. You just get better. Your bar is just getting higher and you're pushing yourself more and more. And why I love it so much is because it's not just a sport. That translates across all of life. That dedication, that bar, it translates into your work. It translates into your family. It translates into your friendships. And I constantly just want to be the best version of Caleb that I can be. And Ironman has helped me do that. Y'all have a great day. You'll have more fun than us.
You got a side pump?
Yeah.
That pump work?
Yeah. It's helped me push limits that were so far out there that didn't seem possible. And now it's like once you do that and mentally, spiritually, and believe with all your heart to know like, I got this. It may not be easy and I may suffer, but I know I can do it. And I'm gonna keep going back for more. So we lost a bottle right after we bought it. And I forgot my bands at home, so I got some rubber bands. I don't think that's gonna work, but wrap them around, add some friction, baby. So maybe I won't inject my nutrition, because that'd not be good. Everybody kept telling me, it was like, you don't seem nervous, and I really wasn't. And I was walking with Garrett, talking up to the swim start, and we were like, crap, the national anthem's going. So we took off running. It's like, nah, I don't want to be disrespectful and be that guy running. So we stopped. And man, halfway through the national anthem, it was just like, I was balling by the end of it. And just this whole thing, my prayer was like, I want to stay strong. It's nothing but a mental battle of just grit. And so I wanted to make sure I took some time and I dedicated this whole thing to Jesus. And there was a lot of prayer time that went into that. Ended up getting kind of funneled to the back. Was talking to a couple guys, getting ready to get in the water, hearing their stories, just keeping the energy high. In conversation, we looked back and we went from like mid-pack to like 10 people behind us. So we hopped in and passed a lot of people, found their groove. The jellyfish weren't bad. Had a couple stings until about probably the 2 mile mark. And that last stretch, I bet I got zapped probably 65 times. One got stuck on my arm, like looped around it, and I kept trying to pull it off. And I still got a gnarly, new looking tattoo going on from some jellyfish stings. But I was super happy. It was pretty choppy. It wasn't crazy, but it definitely was not the conditions we thought from like practice swim. Came out of the water, I thought I was going to be like a zombie, but actually felt pretty good. And everybody was just awesome.
Oh yeah, how we doing? How we doing?
So coming out of transition, hopped on the bike. The first 7 to 10 miles, I'm not really sure. The roads were sketch, like broken, sealed, potholes, you name it, anything but gravel basically. So that was first mental battle, was like, oh crap. Got out of town, roads got a lot better until about mile 25. And what happened wasn't Ironman's fault. The city came in and did an unexpected road repair. And they did a chip sealant, and it was very loose and very gravel-like, and they turned it into a no passing zone. We made it through. I was doing 8 miles an hour through the 1.7 section. It was sketchy, but it was, I think I saw 37 flats within that section, and then the miles continuing on after that. So Ironman did what they could. It is what it is, unplanned maintenance, but that's Ironman. That's part of the battle. It was a 2-lap course. So when we got to mile 75, slowed everything down, took nutrition in, and because I knew as soon as that section again ended, it was a 30-mile stretch that were the best roads on the course. Maybe a mile we got to ride after that little section, and a headwind from some hurricane decided to blow in. I didn't change power, I didn't change heart rate, and I didn't change cadence. And I went from 19 to 22 miles an hour to 8 to 12. And it just peeled me like an onion, man. Just relentless. Okay, just do what you can, get comfortable, get small, and be aero, push through. It'll be over in a couple miles. That wasn't necessarily true, because it was a headwind for 24.7 miles. Somewhere on the road, right after the gravel section, it was so bumpy, it unscrewed my bottle cage. 95% of my nutrition was a liquid mix. I heard a big thud and was like, dang, I hope that dude's got a plan. That sucks to lose a bottle at any point. And I reached behind me to refill my tank in front of me and realized I was that guy. And it sucked for me. So had a plan B, had enough solids on me. It wasn't how I trained at all. So I was just trying to eat everything I could just to get something in my stomach and try to make up 2,400 calories. Wasn't possible, but I did what I could. So make it back to transition, and that was like the biggest victory ever, to park my bike. So seeing everybody in transition was like a big win. It's like, yes, now it's time to party. Now it's time for the fun. And I felt good. It was in my mind that like everything that happened with my nutrition.
All right, baby. Now let's go have some fun. Now let's go have some fun, baby.
So I went out and ran the first 4 miles and felt great. Then it set in. Major bonk. We had an aid station from a mile to every 1.3 miles, which was phenomenal. And it was like a buffet, man. And I treated it like one. At every aid station, I didn't skip a single one. Nursed my body from mile 4 to probably miles 8-ish. Having the support was awesome. There was like an energy lab downtown. They printed our names on our bibs, so total strangers are rooting for you like they're your best friend. And then I had an awesome crew that was at the other end that was cheering me on and making me laugh and genuinely kept a real smile on my face on both ends of the race. And I'm so grateful for that. Then we hit mile 21. The wall is not a myth, and man, it hit hard. Honestly, that's probably the toughest mental battle I've ever had. Everything hurt. I wanted to quit, if I'm being honest, and I had to just start joking with people. Hey, y'all got any margaritas? And obviously joking, but it would cause them to laugh, and that was the only thing that kept my spirits high enough. There's cones all over the course. I'd walk up to somebody that was looking way too serious and touch the cone, stop by them, be like, hey, this is the closest I'll ever get to Kona. Trying to pull myself out of just pure misery, pure blow up, into just having fun, because that's what it's about. Just have fun, one foot in front of the other. From that point, I was like, okay, 2 miles, you got this. We got to 25 and a half, and I saw the map when I crossed over it, and I knew the tracker. Everybody just got the alert. Everybody's got the text message and knew it was coming. You could see and hear the people in front of you finishing. It was a little bit weird this time. I got super emotional before I got to the carpet. Just keeping in mind of everything that went through this process, the 10 months of training, all the workouts you didn't want to do, all the alarm clocks you wanted to snooze, the sacrifice my wife has made so I can live out this part of my dream. She's the real hero. And countless family members. I had 300 something text messages when I got done. Family members that traveled, paid money just to come stand and watch me go by for 6 seconds at a time. Like, the gratitude's so unreal. There's not words in the English language that could ever describe how grateful I am. All the friends that's watched my journey on TikTok and Instagram for this build up, special. As soon as I hit the red carpet, it is just narrow, locked in, focused, rails on both sides with that arch that you know you're about to go through, and you're about to hear those magic words. Hundreds of people, if not thousands of people lined up on both sides, chanting your name, the music thumping in your chest. And it's surreal. That's the moment we all chase, right? You got your family on both sides. You got your friends on both sides. You got total strangers that seem like your biggest fan. And step after step, each one being surreal, until you get right below it and you hear, "Caleb, you are an Ironman." Such a sweet moment. It's hard to even put into words. It's one of those things you have to experience, and I think that's what's so special about Ironman. You ask anybody that's finished a race, they're like, that red carpet, and it's the magic sauce. It's what keeps us coming back. You get on that carpet and you go through that tunnel and you hear the words and you see the excitement, the cheering, and everything pauses in the world. You get through the finish line, you get through the chute, and you think that's like the peak moment, but then you get your medal and you get your shirt, and you're lucky if you find a rail while they're trying to get you doing all this, because you got the wobble legs, you're leaned over. Man, you get to actually hug and see all your family, and that's special. It doesn't matter what race you're doing. If you just want to do a 5K, or if you want to try to qualify for world championships, it's all the same. We all go through the same battles. We all fight that same mental fortitude of, am I good enough? Can I do this? And the answer is you can. You just got to keep pushing. You got to surround yourself with the right people, and you got to believe in yourself. I just want to tell you that you can do anything you set your mind to. Just don't give up, make the decision, and stay consistent. I think that's all I got.